So one of the questions I often get asked is, how do I know I'm getting my EAT right? How does my EAT compare to my competitors' EAT? Why is my competitor ranking so well despite my EAT being better than theirs? The problem with all of those questions is you're not doing the research. And honestly, most people find it very hard to do EAT research. You can do keyword research because there are keyword research tools. You can do backlink research because there are backlink research tools. But EAT research tools don't exist. The good news is you can leverage Google and you can use Google to figure out exactly where you stand in terms of EAT and how that standing compares to your competitor's standing. And it's really simple to do. Now, this might not work for all industries, but this mainly works for the medical industry, for the YMYL industry, let's say. But I'd also use it for other lesser, I would say, lower priority industries like dog training, real estate. I had a client that provided yoga classes, and I did this for them. And when I improved their EAT, they went from the bottom of page one to the first half of page one, and now they're number one for yoga in city. So it's simple to do. Before I get into the video, I just want to say I offer SEO services. So if you're looking to do SEO for you, there's a link in the description. Click the link, fill out the form, and I'll get in touch with you. Everyone knows that SEO is a full-time job, and if you're a business owner doing it on your own, it's kind of difficult. I also offer website audit services. So if you find your website somewhere where it's not ranking so well, or if it has declined in rankings, or you suspect that it's an algorithmic problem or an algorithmic hit, then I can help uncover what has caused that and also how to fix it. So my audit service is on my website. So there's a link to my audit service in the description of this video. Just click the link and just buy my audit service. Also, I provide the topical mapping services. So if you're looking to build authority, that's where the topical map comes in, because the topical map maps out every piece of content you need to generate or write for your website in order to be seen by Google as an authority. And what I've found is from years of doing this is that if you're missing key pieces of content on your website, you'll never be seen as an authority by Google, regardless of how great your content is. And it's because you're not seen as an authority in many industries, you're not going to rank. And so the topical map makes it a lot easier because your visual representation of what you need to do to start ranking. So now that we have that out of the way, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so I'm going to show you two different types of SERPs. And I'm going to show you a YMYL SERP later on, but I'm going to start with a non-YMYL SERP and how this looks and what you're looking at. So I start with dog trainer in Kansas, and I've worked with a lot of dog trainers, and I know that SEO is like a big part of them being able to get in leads, and it's highly competitive in many parts of the US. But if you do this, if you do a search for dog trainer in Kansas, you see the first three results that people also ask businesses. Now, I can go into and explain all of this, but what I'm really interested in seeing, is what kind of EAT work this website has done in addition to other SEO. So I want to look at the EAT work done by this website, here in general dog training, all three websites. So I want to show you one, and this will help you understand how to do it for the other two websites. So what we do is we click on over here, we went ahead and we clicked on these three dots and we open about the results. Then we go to about this page, which is mainly telling us about this page over here, KC Elite Dog Training. And what you see is when it first opens up is it gives you information from the GMB and from the Google My Business and posted 1 year ago. This is mainly saying that, this information was posted 1 year ago, but not necessarily that the listing is a year old. So all of this information you can see this is headed as a real address, a physical phone number, and this is the description. But that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is what it is over here. So Google considers Yelp to be a strong signal. So Yelp is there, and it says that Yelp is also seen as an EAT signal, as a trust signal, because they're real people reviewing the website. And so you see it has a very low star rating Then there's the BBB, which is the Better Business Bureau, and they're over here. They're also on Dog Training Elite Kansas City program, which I think that it is another website that their own, where they're mainly selling courses. So Google knows that this website over here is tied in with this website over here, with the main website. And then there's a press release that they've done. And if you look at the press release, it's mainly a video that with a short press release that has been posted. Again, it's part of building EAT for a non-YMYL niche, and also for the YMYL niche. So it's just a very short thing over here. And then, that's just about it. So doing the EAT for this is, as you can see, it's not going to be too difficult. And you can do the same thing for the next 3 websites. Make a list of all the links or all the places where they've got links from, or they're posted on, to get these EAT signals, and then you get your EAT signals from those websites. And now we're going to look at a YMYL niche. So we're going to go to this over here, and I did a search for plastic surgeon in Kansas. So all I've changed is I've changed it from dog training to plastic surgeon. And the first thing you see here is a map pack, which is the most important part, at least for Google, for the search term. And you see that the first results, so we'll do the same thing for the first 3 results. So we'll go here about this, over here about this result, and more about this page. Here. And as I said, doing it for the YMYL niche is a lot harder because Google is a lot more strict in terms of what it's looking at and where these signals come from. And so knowing exactly where your competitors are getting those signals from is a big help. And so if you look at this is from the Google My Business. So this is pretty self-explanatory. The next one is these over here. These are important because you can see, for instance, health grades. So, these are independent reviews by people who have used this, and there's Yelp, then there's ShareCare, then there's Real Patient, Vitals. So you want to, if you're doing SEO for a business that's into plastic surgery in Kansas, you would want to get links from these sites, and then you would also want to try and get reviews on these profiles. So you want to create profiles on these sites and then get links from them. These are pulled from Google, and so if you have Google reviews, this is where it will say. For the YMYL niche, it's important that you have at least 5 reviews, and those are a little harder to get when you're just starting off, but there are ways to get it. And building these types of links, like most people think the YMYL niche links should only come from medical related journals and medical related places, like periodicals and hospitals and those type of things. That's not really the case. If you look at this, the links that the SEO company has built are from relatively easy places from where you can just build a profile. In some cases, it's like $20, $25 to post a profile and get it verified. And, in most cases, it's just free. So the SEO company has done a really good job with this, wink, wink. And then the next one is the next set over here is it says web results about the source. And these are really sources that are news sources. And these are press releases. So hell.usnews.com. So this is a press release for them. And you can see them over here. There's another press release. And this here is another press release. You go click more press releases. And as I say, press releases are help to add, to your EAT. So it's a big part of doing it, and you're consistently do it. But for some places, getting these types of links are harder than other places. For instance, from the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, if you're just a lead generation site, you're not going to be able to get a link from these guys. You will not be able to create a profile on their website. So you need to have a verifiable degree, you have a verifiable practice, and only then this will be possible. The same thing is for Healthline, Find Care. You would need to have these things set up. And so what I usually do is when I get into a niche that I'm not very familiar with and I'm trying to build EAT, or I'm trying to improve the rankings of an EAT site, I look at this and I see from where are my clients not getting links, or where do they not have profiles, and then build their profiles over here. And I look at not only just the one that's number one, but I also am looking at the one that's number 2, 3, 4, 5, right down to number 10, because I want to look at everything and I want to outdo the ones that are on the top. And so I will create every profile needed and every profile that the top 10 sites have to get right on top. And most cases is once those profiles are created and they start getting reviews, you can also buy reviews, and they start getting reviews, you will start to see that your website begins to rank higher if all the other SEO stuff has been done properly. So I hope you guys found this useful. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you have used this method before to find your competitors' EAT signals and then improve your own and to start ranking. Like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next video.